Hi everybody, I am back and I'm back for a reading. I'm going to be reading today on chemtrails. So there is a rumor going around saying that the chemtrails that we're seeing right now have been taken over by the white hats, and they are putting out hydroxychloroquine and other things that are supposed to be helping us and reversing the effects of all of the poisonous crap that we know has been being dumped on us for a long, long time via these chemtrails. So what I'm going to ask today is that true? Are the chemtrails that we are seeing right now in the skies, because a lot of people are saying that the chemtrails have been cleaned up and there are no chemtrails. But that's not true in my area, because I see them in the skies over my home and in my neighborhood and in the places I travel still every day. So are there as many? No, I don't believe there's as many. I am not seeing like it once was. I mean, once there were streaks and streaks and streaks of them in my area. So no, they're not as heavy as they were, but they're still there. They exist. So we're going to ask today, we want to know, we're asking our guides, right? Our spiritual team, that which loves us and has only our greatest and highest good for intentions. We're going to ask them, ask in spirit, the spirit world, and our higher selves, which are connected to source energy and all that is, ever was, never will be. We're asking for the truth and only the truth and nothing but the truth. Are these chemtrails that we are still seeing, that some of us are still very much seeing, have they been taken over by the white hats? Are the chemtrails, well, let's just ask this. Let's not ask too many questions so we don't confuse the cards, right? So let's ask this. Are the chemtrails that we are seeing now good for us? Are the chemtrails spraying healthy things in the air for all of us, for the betterment of all the souls here on the planet and the planet itself? Are the chemtrails for our betterment, for our benefit, for our highest and greatest good? Let's ask it that way. Are the chemtrails that we are seeing being sprayed out of the airplanes today and moving forward, are they for our greatest and highest good? Okay? So let's see what Spirit has to say about that. All right. Let's give it a whirl here. Oh, wow. Wow. You guys. Oh my gosh. I have to tell you, when I heard that, I didn't believe it. I really didn't. I really didn't. I didn't. But the cards are confirming that the chemtrails that we're seeing right now, that we are now seeing. So if any of you are seeing them as well, still, I know a lot of people say they're not, but like I said, in my area, we're still seeing a lot of them. So this is actually very confirming, okay? So let's get started. This is really good news to me. So I just want to say that the whole reading is being driven by the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is a very noble, honorable, loving, generous, open-hearted, highly evolved being that rules with the highest and greatest good for intentions of all, not just himself, but like for the highest and greatest good of all. And this entire reading is being driven by the King of Pentacles. So the whole reading's being driven by, yes, the highest and greatest good of all. Okay? Now, so we asked the question, are the chemtrails? And the chemtrails are spread in the air, right? So we get the swords. And so this is a fast-moving energy. And it makes sense that we got this as the archetype. So something healthy and new being brought in. And why do I say something healthy and new being brought in? Because right beside it, the energy that goes with it is strength. So what's coming in right now, what we're seeing in the skies, the chemtrails that we're seeing in the skies, is something that it really is something that gives us strength and health. Instead of what we used to see, which we knew was bad. So yes, and we're not done yet because we actually did get an ace as well. But yeah, this was moved in to give us strength and help us be healthier. Also, if you look at the strength card, that's a higher arcana. And if you look above her, is the infinity symbol. So she's not only very strong and courageous, very connected to the earth, loves the planet, loves animals, you know, resonates with that fire sign, lots of courage, strength, vitality, but she's very connected to the heavens. So I believe that what is being sprayed out of the chemtrails, out of what we're seeing in the air, the chemtrails that we're seeing, what's coming out of the airplanes right now, not only is it helping us to gain strength and health and vitality, but it's helping to awaken us and open the crown chakra. So I think as it's clearing out some of this old damage that's been done by these nasty old chemtrails and those nefarious, no good for nothing people that had this big plan in order for us, right? As it clears away all of that icky stuff, it's reconnecting all of us to our God source and our higher selves and our source energy. So it's helping to clear out all of those things that had our pineal glands calcified and all of that stuff, and helping to open us back up. So this is probably what's playing a big piece of the mass awakening, the great awakening. Isn't that exciting? That's exciting. So there's been a death, a complete death of the old system. So it's been cleared up, guys. It's saying here in the cards that it's been cleared up. It was taken care of. So above the question, you know, the old way died. We're rebirthing something new, because death and rebirth, right? Death and rebirth. And so when we come, and that would be entirely new because they've been dumping poisons on us. So the rebirth is to dump something on us that makes us healthy and strong. Isn't that amazing? Wonderful, right? So as we come up, they want us to know that everything that we're worrying about right now, as we see the chemtrails still in the sky, and we're like, oh yeah, right. You know, because we've had these things dumped on us for so long. Why would we believe that all of a sudden, in the blink of an eye, everything's changed? Especially when you see, like, there's all of this 3D stuff going on, that we're living in a world of lies. So why would, you know, we want to be careful and discerning with the information that we take in. We wouldn't just jump on believing that, right? So they want us to know that as we look up and we see this stuff, we're worrying needlessly. Because this card says all of this stuff that's keeping us up at night, that's keeping us worrying, all of this stuff is, it's made up. It's thoughts and words that are made up. So step out of that, okay? We got to step out of that. That's what's up. They want us to know. Step away from that worry and that fear. It's made up things. So we can shift gears and know that we're being taken care of, that we're getting something that keeps us stronger and helps us be stronger. So clearing up the damage. You know, what's coming out of these chemtrails right now is meant to help humanity. Amazing. Isn't this amazing? I mean, I was skeptical. I'm glad I'm doing this reading on this because this makes me feel better, honestly. Yeah, so, as we come across, we've got, the chemtrails that are giving us strength, and then we've got the pentacles, and the pentacles are earthly, right? That's earthly pleasures. So that's our what we have grounded here in the earth, all right? Bringing heaven down and grounding it into earth. That's our experience here. So the pentacles always represent earthly pleasures. They represent our assets, right? Our food, our shelter, our clothes, our friends, our family, the animals that have graced us with their presence in our lives, our children, our bank accounts, our vehicles, our land, anything that we hold valuable to us, anything that we consider valuable to us is what pentacles represent. They're grounded in the earth, so earthly pleasures. So right here, we've got this holding on to. So holding on to. Now, this could be, a negative card depending on the layout, could mean hoarding and things like that. Don't hoard. That's a mentality of lack. Stocking up and taking care of yourself and living that way. That is an attitude of abundance, right? But if we're thinking in the mentality of hoarding, that's an attitude of lack, right? We don't want to do that. We don't want to be in the lack attitude. So that's how it could be, but it's not. It's lined up with strength. It's lined up with strength in accordance to this chemtrail question. So yeah, the chemtrails are still in the sky. We're seeing what we used to call chemtrails. We shouldn't call them that now because they don't represent bad chemicals for us. They're actually giving us something that helps us to build and be stronger and take care of the things that had been dumped on us that weren't so good. So it's helping us to build ourselves up. It's helping us to build ourselves up. Our earthly bodies are becoming stronger. We're holding on to a healthier vibration by doing this. We're holding a healthier vibration. And this is probably why, again, I said the death and the rebirth, we've birthed something new, the Great Awakening. It's helping to open up our connection to our source energy by clearing out that icky stuff, right? And we know that was the whole point, right? They've been trying to disconnect all of us from our source energy. And they've been trying to disconnect us from positive timelines. That's why they've taught us to speak negatively. They want us to speak in a way which manifests the reality that they want for us rather than the reality that we want for us, right? So everything, has been in accordance to sort of our demise. And now it's in accordance to our thriving and doing better. So yeah, it's building strength for us. They want us to know, yes, this is good for us. We got our ace. We got our ace right above building strength, building us up. So it's building us up physically and it's building us up spiritually and it's given us an energetic boost. So yes, we got some great cards here. We asked the question, are the chemtrails that we see in the sky right now actually for the greatest and highest good for all of us here? And the answer is yes. Yes, they're giving us something healthy in this now. So now when we look up and we see that, we can let go of these feelings, right? Because those old feelings are made up. Something died and rebirthed something new. It's a brand new start. Building us up, giving us strength, vitality, helping to clear out the old so that literally our physical bodies and everything are stronger. And yes, it was done with the noblest of intentions and the greatest and highest good for humanity, for all of us here. So I hope that you found value in this. I hope that you're as happy about this reading as I am. I hope that you found value in this. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button, And I will see you soon. I have 2 other readings that I'm doing right back to back. So this one's on chemtrails. I'm doing one on timelines, and I'm doing one on twin flames in separation. So please do look for those. Those will be coming up very soon. All right. Thank you so much for joining in, and much, much, much love from me to all of you. Yeah. We're being rebuilt, and we're being cleared and cleansed, and we're becoming healthier. So isn't that wonderful that that's being reversed? All right, you guys, until next time, much prosperity, much abundance, much, much, much vitality, and perfect health, and much love from me to all of you. All right. Take care.